Yeah.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Feel good, man. Feel good to be back.
Glad to have you back, man.
Good to be back, man. Little PTO, little slight PTO.
Man, I'm trying to get like you, man. I can't wait till I get mine, boy. I don't know. I feel like I ain't gonna never get a chance.
Yeah, we gotta set something up. We gotta set something up.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Yeah, we got the fourth coming up. That's on a Friday, I think, this year. On Friday. People
Yep,
should have Friday off.
I got
For
it
the most
off.
part. Yeah, people should have Friday off. Some people were having that 4 day weekend. Some people using that PTO on Monday, making it a 4 day weekend.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna put my hard hat on one day.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got no choice. I got to put my heart out on Monday, so it come with it, man.
Same,
It come
same.
with it. You know?
Ooh, if I tell y'all what happened to me today, boy,
You want to get
man,
back with the big bucks, man. Got to do what come with it.
hey, that business, you really gotta keep it black and white. You know,
Right?
you know what I'm saying?
No other way. It's no other way. That is how you get understand. That's how everybody get a full understanding of
That's
what's
how
going on.
everybody, yeah, that's how everybody understand what you got
When
going.
you
If you
keep
got
that,
questions, you ask now, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna stand on business with it now. And guess what else? I'm going by the book. I ain't, it ain't. No, I'm not your friend. Sorry, but hey, this is what got to happen. And if not, you got to go.
they come
Simple as
with it.
that.
They come with
Hey,
it. Put it in.
boy,
You put them in a position to keep it black and white. They just come with it. That's just what it is.
thing is, hey, you try to have a conversation to the side a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Kind of give them a little heads up, like, hey, you
This is what's
better
going
get on
on,
it.
people. Yeah.
Then, then you got to start bringing that written documentation out. Now
The
Right.
we get into
handbook.
the
The handbook, how I feel.
Right.
now after that first written documentation, it's on and popping if I got to see you again. That's
There it
all I got
is.
to
That's
say.
what he get into.
That boy playing principal, boy.
Not even principal, boss. You feel me?
I
Mm-hmm.
feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
hope you do. One day you'll
Ria's
figure it out.
Realspill 601, man. We back at it,
Mhm.
man.
We can do it.
Episode 14, man.
I'm
Episode
with it
14.
today. Trust me.
We here.
You
We
don't
here.
you don't know that mean principal is like the head honcho too. You know that, right? Superintendent principal.
But that's not my position though. I'm not a principal.
I
I'm
know
nothing
that,
like a
bro.
principal.
I know that,
So
bro.
don't say principal. Right. Get your mind right. Get your
Took
mind
out the
right.
wrong. Yeah,
Get
took
your
out the
mind
wrong
right.
context, bro.
Get your mind right. Yo, get your
Episode
mind right.
episode 14, man. We here.
Okay.
It's up and popping, man. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, man. We got the big three going on today, man. Big three. Got me your host, Jan. Then we got my boy Real Spill.
Yeah, know what time it is.
Then we got man Straight Lace, man. Straight Lace, no chase.
What they do? What they do?
We here, man. We got some topics, man. We gonna get right to it. Get right to it. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and just do kind of recent events first. Let's do recent events. I guess we'll go sports, man. We ain't talk sports in quite a while. I feel like since we done had, we have our lovely ladies come on. So I think what we try to do is cater, more so to where they're comfortable in speaking. We don't want to, ice them out. So we've kind of pushed back a little bit on the sports. I know if
Let's
you've been
take
following us a little bit earlier, pre break, time skip, whatever you want to call it, we was really pretty much is
That's all we
straight.
was about.
Hey, young, let's take it there, young. Let's take it there. Let's go and talk about that boxing. Let's take it there.
But yeah, man, we'll go ahead, I guess, get into boxing, man.
Let's get into it. I
Uh,
want to get into it.
okay, we
Let's
got
go.
they
Mano y
finally
mano.
have, it's
Yeah,
finally
let's do it. I
Mm-hmm.
like it. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's take it there. It's
Hey,
real.
listen, man.
It's
I'm up
it's
in my
time to wake.
chair now.
It's time to wake some people up now.
Hey,
You
I'm
know
up
what
in my
I'm saying?
chair now. You want to get it started? We can get it started. Just know that, baby. I'm here.
It's time to wake people up, bro. We finally got what we looking for.
So man,
September 13th, Netflix.
It's official. As Lacey just stated, man, September 13th, man. They finally have got it inked in. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, man. Finally got two heavy hitters, man. This is the fight I think everybody been wanting to see. Canelo has been on the top, since Floyd left. So, they kind of gave Canelo the title. And so now he's finally fighting. I think what a lot of people feel like is his first legitimate fight in a while.
Thank you, Young. I'm glad you said that.
And who has Terrence Crawford fought?
The poster boy. He'll poster boy now.
That'll be it to see. I think this is gonna be the fight of the best. It's gonna be who want to be number one. Not the face, but who gonna be number one. So, we got a little clip. I think of the face off.
It's always you see how he come starting it. Look at it.
Yeah, smiling with it, man. I think it's funny.
Then the last one, I ain't seen that clip.
The last one, they got into a little.
He want to shove him. He want to shove him.
They had a little scuffle going on with it. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited. I think the whole world gonna watch this one. It's one of those where, man, the whole world gonna stop. Everybody watch. So,
and I can't wait.
And I'm glad. I'm glad I ain't gotta go find a streaming app and do all this to do the legal way.
Now the problem Netflix had last time was it was glitching. It was glitching a little bit, and hopefully they made those fixes because this is gonna be an even bigger fight than the last one that they used. It's a way bigger fight. So hopefully Netflix made the precautions correct and they get this right because I think a lot of people want to see this fight start to finish. Yeah, man. I mean, what are we thinking, guys? Do we think it's gonna be a good fight? Do we think it's gonna be long, man? It's gonna go out 12. I need to hear it, man. Give me what you got. What you got?
Hey, I'm gonna start it off. You know who I got? I got the boy from Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, Terrence Crawford, in 5 or 6. Short. It's gonna be short and sweet. I don't think it's going 12. I think he's gonna dust his old ass off the face of boxing.
That's crazy.
Hey, 5 or 6. 5 or 6. TKO. I'm calling it. And Phil, it's good. It's good. It's good.
But hold on, because you saying it's good, but guess what? I'm not doing nothing less than 250. I'm saying it on the live. Talk to me nice. Don't play with me. Because you like to talk, but then when it's time to really show your conviction, when it's time to show that conviction, you ain't there. You go miss.
We've been talking about this fight right here. Because your boy Canelo haven't fought nobody but no names. And it been cakewalks. Now he playing one. Now he fight one-on-ones.
That's all I'm hearing, man.
That's go really show what he about. You know what I'm saying? Go really do it to him. Terrence Crawford ain't with that junkie job. It's all hands. He don't do too much talking. He do a little bit but your boy pushed him. So that's a threat. He respected him all the way through the press conference saying he's a legend, he's one of the ones. But when your boy Canelo crossed the line and shoved him, it's on. It's game time. It's time to put that hard hat on and let him know what's up. So he gonna wake his ass up. So 5 or 6 is not going 12. No later than if it ain't 5 or 6, it's going 8. But it's not going 12. He came to his agreements because your boy Canelo was talking about wait this, get on my level. Now he on there. So we gonna see what he about. We gonna see what your boy about. Cause I think when he get done with him, it's gonna be the Haneys. It's gonna be all the other people want to test out your boy Canelo. Real talk. They gonna want to see what his character about, not his skills, his character.
Let me tell you something, man.
Straight up.
Canelo is a champion in like 6 different weight classes. He could have went all the way to where Terrence Crawford really, his weight class really is. But he didn't want to do that because that shit was gonna be too fucking easy. Let me tell y'all something. Canelo, he gonna show Terrence Crawford something that Terrence Crawford ain't seen yet. Because I just asked you a question earlier. I said, who is Terrence Crawford fought? That's like, oh my God, he's a big fighter. Oh my God, we can't believe this. Who is Terrence Crawford fought? Let's talk about it. Because if you're gonna say Errol Spencer, that boy ass.
How?
And Devin Haney.
Tommy wasn't.
Who?
And Tommy wasn't. Come on, bro.
Who?
At the time he wasn't. At the time he was what, undefeated? Both of them?
Who are you talking about,
bro?
Oh, you talking about Errol? Bro, let's be real. No, let's be real. Errol Spencer, he couldn't fight. Bro, let's be real. Who has Errol Spencer fought? Let me tell y'all something, man. All it's about is money. That's what it comes down to. But like Young said in the beginning when he introduced, now we got to see who really the number one fighter. Not the face of the league boxing, but who really number one. And guess what? I can tell you right now, Terrence Crawford is going to see a master class. And guess what else? It's going 12. I don't think it's going to be a knockout. I think it's going to go 12
for a reason.
We really going no time out. We really going to get to see two gladiators go at it. It's going to be a war out there, motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to go 12. But guess what? I got Canelo unanimous decision.
So you saying another decision win?
No, it's gonna be it's Terrence Crawford.
I'm saying.
Time out. But you're judging. So we don't judge. No, are we judging boxing as a sport by who they knock out? Does it matter if it's a knockout or if it go 12 in boxing?
Just answer me this question. Answer me a question. The last 3 or 4 wins that Canelo had. Well, how did he win those?
Okay, by decision. But time out.
He ain't got no better in a minute.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. No, but Young, let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Does it matter how you win the fight by knockout or decision? Does it matter? Yes or no?
No, it doesn't. But okay. So one. This is why I said this is maybe for number one. But I mean, number one is still subjective because it's different weight classes. But when people watch my boy Tank, the reason they call him the face is because of what he does when he wins.
He put people on the ground.
He's putting niggas down on the ground. They either get on their knees or they knocked out or they put to sleep. That's what brings the face of boxing into it.
Okay.
I think that is the reason why when people be like, why is not Canelo? Why is not, because these guys not knocking these guys out. And I think, he done got caught up into the victory, into the numbers of winning and things like that. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Canelo is some slight of scrub or nothing like that. Canelo, he is what it is.
He legit. Don't lie now. He legit.
I'm not gonna say that. Now I'm still indecisive. I'm kind of leaning towards Canelo on this one. I'm leaning towards Canelo.
Look at that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Terrence wins. Like
Terrence is 41-0.
The thing that has me intrigued is because Canelo really ain't fought nobody in a while, and he was running from my guy. Was that Benavidez? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yes,
it's some guy he's been running from.
But look,
he's been running from Benavidez. So that's where I'm kind of like, do he really want to fight somebody legit?
Money. It's about money.
Oh.
Do he have the stamina and endurance?
Think about what they're doing to fight at, Young. Both of these guys, win, lose, or draw, they're both about to get a bag.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Sure. Yeah, they for sure. Yeah.
That's the only. Let me tell y'all something. If it wasn't for the money, Canelo probably still wouldn't. This fight wouldn't have been going on if it wouldn't have been for the money. I'm gonna be real.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, at what point do we talk about like let's get competitive now? Let's get the boxers fighting the right boxers. Let's see real fights. That's one of the reasons why boxing. Hold on. That's one of the reasons why boxing has fell off the way it has is because we ain't seeing the fights we want to see.
Right. Look how long it took this one.
And a lot of these guys aren't fighting as much like that no more either. Like, I mean,
By 3 a year, young. By 3 a year.
People try to get on. I know you're a little critic on Tank Field, but Tank he fights though. He fights. It just depends on the other guy to set it up. The only problem that Tank has is a lot of guys be going to get 50-50 on the match, but you can't get 50-50 when you face in the face. You already getting the exposure because you around the face. You getting that exposure and then getting that draw. Canelo in a different situation.
Davis fights once a year.
No, Tank give you
how many fights has he had this year?
Tank give you 3
I'm not
a year.
talking about the number of fights.
Has he had this year?
I'm just saying though, he gives us the fights that people want to see. When Tank fight, people go watch.
They start what they're doing. They start what they're doing to watch him fight.
But look. Can I just ask one question?
People go to the bars to watch Crawford. They don't go to the bars to watch Canelo.
Floyd Mayweather's okay. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. What you got to say? Go ahead.
They don't go to the bars to watch Canelo fight. They'll go to the bars to watch Crawford. They'll watch Tank. Shoot. They'll watch the other boys, but they're not going to watch Canelo. Canelo's showing on some European, some Mexican boxing channel or streaming site. You gonna see when you see those
right now. I ain't gonna lie, you wild. You wild now.
I'm for real.
Okay, no, go ahead.
I'm for real, bro. Ain't nobody watching Canelo. They'll just look at the results after the fact.
Right.
When Floyd put them paws on Canelo, he went hiding for a little minute. He went hiding.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Okay.
As soon as Canelo lost to Floyd, he went undefeated after that. His next loss wasn't until 2 years ago, my dog. And go look at his record. Since you think I'm bullshitting. No, hold on, because I ain't done. I ain't done. You said that Canelo only looking for money, but Floyd was doing the same thing. Floyd was doing fights for the bread. He didn't care who it was. If they had the bread to match it, he would fight him. Am I lying?
But at what point? What I'm saying though is, hold on. What I'm saying though is this. I feel like Floyd is a whole different conversation. Floyd is the guy. I'm saying though. At what point when Floyd became Money Mayweather, when he at that point he was like what 30-something 35 whatever. It was more so about I'm undefeated. If you want to come fight me at this point, you gotta pay the bread. That's just what it come down to. Like you gotta pay the bread to do that because I'm undefeated. I'm also the face and I'm the best. He got both titles on his belt, so of course money's a factor. Canelo ain't the face. Look. No, I'm saying though, because this fight was. But yes or no?
Floyd started the way for everybody to win a fight for the bread.
Yes, I'm saying no. Yes or no? Was this fight? Is this fight at least a year or two late?
Yes. We were talking about this fight 2 years ago.
This fight was supposed to be. Was already in the works. Was it not? Yes or no? Was this fight not in the works? Yes or no?
No, it wasn't in the works. It was only rumors. It just got put in the works.
No.
That was nothing.
No. They had the fight set up.
Nobody signed a contract or nothing, young.
The fight was really
set up.
I'm saying no. The fight. I'm telling you, the fight was supposed to be set up last year. Canelo came back because it was money. Money was the reason. Like you said, Canelo was the one who was pushing back on the fight. That's what it come down to.
Exactly. Only because of money. It wasn't because he was scared, young.
But that's what I'm saying. To me, that gives me scary because we ain't talking about a regular. Because we're not talking about no regular boxer. This ain't a guy where it's you making something off me. Terrence got his own brand. Terrence is his own boxer, and he's arguably you could argue a case that he's at number one in the sport right now. Completely different from any random boxer.
In his weight class.
He's been running from what I've seen. To me, this is my opinion. From what I've seen from Canelo over the last few fights, is he's running from the real guys. And he's using money to cloud that as a reason why he's not fighting the real guy.
He's going off his name, young, because he Canelo. That's why. Because he was the last one to fight Floyd. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He
and we gotta stop thinking that we are Floyd Money Mayweather too, though. We gotta stop thinking that. No, nobody is. There's nobody that's Floyd. There's nobody that's Floyd. There's nobody that can do that. The only person that's closest to him in terms of contract talk is Tank. And Tank, he don't care about none of the belts. And he's still giving us fights that we want to see.
And Crawford grinding. He don't care about he don't care about the money either. He undefeated. He'll fight anybody.
I got a question for Lacey because Lacey's so confident about Terrence Crawford he grit and grind, he working hard. Who has he fought? Name one big star he's fought.
Sean Porter. You must forgot about
And
that.
when was that, Lacey? Lacey, and
Go
when was
look him
that?
up. He was 1-1.
Sean Porter. Hey, but look, when Terrence Crawford fought Sean Porter, bro, that was in the beginning of his career, bro. That was like 2017, bro. We're talking about 2025. Name his last 3 fights. Who did he fight?
What, Spence? Some other names that he just grinded out.
That's
Just
one.
beat him easy? Come on,
That's
bro.
one. So what I'm trying to get at is if we doing it like that, Terrence Crawford and Canelo been doing the same thing. Just picking a person who got the biggest purse. Who gonna give me the biggest purse when I fight this dude? So when you come at Canelo, come correct. But I guarantee you this.
Crawford's last fight went to 12, though. It did go to 12, but he won.
Right. See, that's what you don't want to talk about. See, you just talking about what he did in the past. Let's talk about what he did in the last 2 years. Just like Canelo.
But he knocked
Spence
out of 9. He knocked Spence out of 9. That was the last.
It was a TKO. It was a TKO. Yeah. We all watched it. We watched it. It's okay. You ain't got to tell us that. We know. And guess what? Since that fight, where's Errol Spencer been?
He been high.
Exactly my
point. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly my point.
He been taking L's.
Exactly my point, young. Exactly my point. Errol Spencer was never one of them ones. But y'all try to put him on that pedestal like he was.
I can't say.
You just tried to do it.
I'm not gonna say it was scrub.
You just trying to put Errol Spencer on the pedestal like he's a big fighter that Terrence Crawford knocked out in 9.
Hold on, I haven't followed Errol Spencer like that, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like Errol Spencer some scrub.
He was hot.
That fight was big. We never act like nobody like that. That fight wasn't big.
Yeah. I had Terrence Crawford winning that fight the whole way. Straight up.
I got you on that, but I'm saying though, at the end of the day though, that fight, it wasn't just a draw because of Terrence was fighting. That's what put Terrence on where he at now. Let's not act like that fight put him where he at.
To be real.
If Terrence would have lost, he would not would be where he at right now.
It would be the same
where
Spence right now.
Time out. Let me ask y'all something. Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all one question? So we're saying that Terrence Crawford's biggest fight was against Errol Spencer. That's what put him to say, okay, now it's time to fight Canelo. Yes or no?
I'm gonna say that what gave more people notoriety of who Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence I think he been eyeing Canelo though. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not gonna sit here and say he hasn't been eyeing. I think he's been wanting this fight. I think at one point Errol wanted to fight with Canelo. But you gotta
once again, I think Canelo in a different weight class.
To me, I think Canelo has been the one that's been putting the pushback off on these dudes, and that's why you know what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Like I said, young, Canelo been the one ducking it. You gotta get to my level in weight class. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Putting all these perks in the contract, but he making more money out of it. I don't get it.
Terrence Crawford was fighting at 155. Canelo is fighting at 170. What are we talking about?
But your Crawford said meet in the middle.
Canelo already ran through the 150 weight class.
Crawford said meet in the middle, and Canelo didn't want to do that.
Because guess what? Stubborn. No, but Lacey, because guess what, Lacey? Guess what? Because Canelo already done beat everybody ass at 150, 155, 160, 165, and 170.
It's just one fight, though. It's just
not just
wrestling.
It's not just one fight.
It's just one.
That don't mean shit. Terrence Crawford ain't going up weight beating niggas' ass. He's staying at the same weight and letting niggas come to him. That's why Canelo can say, you got to come meet me. Canelo got 5 different undisputed championships and 5 different weight classes. What does Terrence Crawford have?
Terrence got a few.
He got a few belts.
I think. Yeah.
Guess what? From 145 to 155. Yeah, but that's it.
But Joe got it in the middle, bro. That's all.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Like Lacey said, September 13th. I ain't gonna speak nothing else about it. And guess what? You better have my motherfucking money when the fight over.
You think you gonna win?
Shit, you know who I got. You just better have my money. That's all you need to worry about.
I don't do no talking. I ain't gonna do no talking. Hey,
don't. Please
All I want to
don't.
hear is the cha-ching and the post. That's all I
And
want.
guess what? And guess what? Hey, but Lacey, guess what? You used to sending that to me. You know that.
Hmm.
And
You
there
better
it
have my
is.
motherfucking money.
Because I was thinking with pride. Well, now I'm thinking strategically.
Hey, you better have my money.
And there it
When
is, man.
they lose, what you say? What you say? Okay.
We gonna
You
follow.
ain't
We
gonna
be
never get
following
to
them.
have the
Hey,
last laugh. You know
and
that,
you
right?
know when he
You'll never
lose,
have the last
Phil
laugh.
go missing.
You'll
Phil
never
go
have it.
missing. Phil go missing.
What we'll do is when we get closer, man, we're gonna make our styled predictions. Once we get closer to the fight, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go draft. Let's go draft, man. NBA draft was last week. Um, Not too many surprises, I don't think. I mean, let's be real. This draft class wasn't really all of that. Um, but yeah, Cooper Flag went #1 to the Dallas Mavericks. We all saw that coming. The real kind of, I guess, the biggest story that was going on was Ace Bailey getting drafted to the Utah Jazz. Ace Bailey, he played at Rutgers. Cold. I think like Ace, it's high school tape. If you follow Ace Bailey, cold. Um, but didn't really do too well in terms of college, in terms of wins. Didn't do well in terms of wins out there. I know he felt like he was the better prospect. At one point they were saying who's better, Cooper or Ace Bailey, in that draft class. But yeah, he didn't work out for the Utah Jazz. Really, the team that he wanted to get drafted by were the Wizards, the Pelicans, and I want to say there was one more team. I cannot think of who the team is. But it was like 3 teams that he wanted to go to. He didn't work out for nobody.
76ers too.
No, he declined the 76ers. He didn't want to go to the 76ers. That was where his projected to go. And I think that was like the 3rd pick, I want to say. He was supposed to be a top 3 pick, but he ended up falling to 5. I mean, if you want to say fall, but he's still a lottery. Yeah, guys, how do we feel about Ace getting drafted by Utah? Do we feel like he went about it the wrong way by trying to, not really basically not working out for nobody, saying these are the things I want to play with? How do we feel about that?
I'm gonna start it off, bro. Ace Bailey, who cares about what you did in high school? Who cares what you did in college? You proved your point in those levels. You trying to get to the league. I know you was a protected top 3rd pick, top 5, cool. But you shouldn't listen to your manager to dictate where you want to go on some Eli Manning, Archie Manning type deal. This is a new day and age, guys. Seriously. Go to these invites. It's a blessing you even make it to the league and got this far. Who cares what team you chose to be at? You're going to be a starter anyway. Grind and get your money and build a name in the NBA level. This dictatorship about choosing where you want to go play at, where you want to see best interest, forget all that. These owners don't care about all that. They're gonna pick you regardless. You can't veto your way out of a contract and not playing for this particular team in this day and age. I get that you don't want to go to Utah. Hell, who wants to be in Utah? Salt Lake City. I don't. But you going there to play basketball anyway. In the summertime, you probably in Cancun, Bahamas, whatever. Grind and build your name and build your character and build your legacy for 3 to 4 years. And then if you want out, then do so. But I see how he changed the narrative when he finally got on the airplane and landed in Utah, and he went straight to the gym and worked out to show that he's all in. I'm not buying that. We all know that that's fake news. Maybe he'll prove us wrong. But right now, he's a headhunter in Utah because Utah don't have no veteran presence. They just traded Colin Sexton to the Hornets. They have nobody there. So, but bunch of young guys, no veteran purpose. But except Luke, Mike, whatever his name is, the foreigner. But I saw Carlos Boozer was in the airplane trying to talk some sense to him when they came. He came out the airplane with Ace Bailey and his family. But in all means, keep your head low, grind, do what you got to do, average your numbers, and if you want out, leave and go to a contender.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think it's gonna work like that, where he can kind of dictate what he gonna do because what and you made one point that I can agree with is these young guys taking because of he's expected to get drafted top 5 that you ain't gotta play, you ain't gotta like practice for a team. What do we do that at? Because my thing is, if you really like that, you gonna go show them what you about. If you really like that, I don't care about all that. And the other thing that nobody want to talk about is Ace Bailey agent is the same agent that Sharif Cooper had, Isaac Okoro had, and that right there is, I think, maybe messing him up too because he listening to people that may not be having him on the right path. Mm-hmm. And so that plays a part too in it. All I can really say is at the end of the day, guys know that if you one of the top guys, you're gonna get drafted to a team like this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Regardless of what you want to do. If you like that, you're gonna make your team better. Let's talk about it. Victor Wembanyama. We knew he was going to the Spurs. The Spurs were ass. He went to the Spurs, and what'd he do?
Now they contenders.
He changed the team.
Contenders. Right.
He changed the team. So if you really one of them guys, then go change the team. Go change the team culture. Be that guy. But then when you do that, now Utah gonna put they're gonna put Utah on your back. Now you can do whatever you want. You got the city, just like Donovan Mitchell did when he played for Utah Jazz. He had the city in his hands. Now thing is, it didn't work out in the end, but he had them at one point. That could be Ace Bailey if he really wanted, but he got to be willing to put the work in.
He started from the ground and left, like you said. When you got these high draft picks, you're not gonna get 2019 where it was Boston and Lakers back-to-back picks, and you're gonna play at a small market franchise that's in a smaller city that's really ain't used to winning like that. It's only a few of these draft lottery picks that teams was really playoff contenders. But now the past couple drafts, it's been teams that really ain't been nowhere before, or past the first and second round, or really had a homegrown star that got traded out.
So I think Utah's going to give him the keys to the franchise. I think that's what they're doing with it. But in terms of just the situation, at one point I was with you guys, and I think that's the general consensus of who are you to not want to work out? Who are you to try to dictate where you want to go? This is a dream that no one else is able to get. But as I thought about it, like I'm starting to get it. If this is his decision, I get it. A lot of guys, like let's be real, the NBA is full of talented guys. It's some guys on the bench that were real talented guys. And as I thought about it, like it's a lot of guys that have gotten drafted, that got put in situations when they got drafted that kind of dictated how their careers went or why it ended. Examples that I can think of, like even like guys like Michael Beasley, when he got drafted to the Heat, it didn't work out. He kind of was shipped, but I mean he was kind of doing a little stuff on the side. But even when he got sent to Minnesota, it just never worked out. Speaking of Minnesota, when it was Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, Ricky Rubio, and they had that 3-guard lineup, that really didn't help nobody out because it's 3 guards. A guy today that may get traded over the summer, Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore should be a top 10 pick. He was a starter for 3 games and he averaged 20, but he's coming off the bench, only averaging like 7-9 points a game because he's coming off the bench because he was drafted by a team that already had 2 guards starting, and a couple other guards on the bench as well. So he's trying to find ways to put him in, but he it's hard to work him into the lineup. Dictating where you go, I think, is going to help him out in terms of longevity. If he got drafted by the Sixers, is Ace Bailey starting?
No, maybe.
No, he's not starting. He's not starting. With the same, like even if he went number 1 to the Mavs, he's not starting. None of them spots he's not starting in. And so the spots that he asked for, the Wizards, the Pelicans, I mean, the Pelicans were going to be a little hard to maybe get into, but both of those spots gave him viable chances to be able to start and to work himself into being a star in the NBA. The Utah Jazz, And I think as after he got drafted there, he knows he has a chance to be a star in Utah because it's fresh out there. Danny Ainge is gonna back him up. They say he kind of said, "Look, Jason Tatum and Ace," and so we're gonna see what he's gonna be made of. But he has the keys where he can have that runway to do what he has to do. I think he's gonna be able to put up numbers. The question is he gonna start being able to get wins? That doesn't usually correlate the first year unless you want to win anything. But the thing that I want people to realize is I think we do need to start getting as time goes by, players are getting more smarter. If we were to switch this over to just regular jobs, which is basically somebody's career and job, you are able to dictate where you want to go and where you want to work at due to certain factors. Why can't he dictate where he wants to go? And so that's a whole nother, mindset that I'm not even going to put the name of it or what it is. But yeah, this ain't we the days of them lining us up and saying that's who I want. That's how I'm gonna put it out there. Those days are over. These kids are starting to get smart, and the money's already there. So we're not gonna just let them dictate. Okay, this is where you're gonna go, and you got to figure it out in that situation. I want to go to the best situation I can, to where I can excel the best that I can due to my skill set of what I think. Is it the right decision? Only time is gonna tell. But you can't tell me that, you know what I'm saying, if I'm picking a spot where I won't have to be a role player to come off the bench, where at least probably the first 3 to 5 years I'm only averaging 9 to 15 points a game, is better than me coming out somewhere where by year 2 or year 3 I'm averaging 20. And now they know that I'm a star. Like that's what it comes into. Jonathan Kuminga. We don't know what he is. We don't know if he's a star, a good player or not, because he's been under Golden State. He ain't been getting the ball, and so we don't know what he is because of the situation that he got drafted in. That's all I'm saying. James Wiseman.
I get what you're saying.
He's bounced around the league now. He at this point, James Wiseman is going to be a journeyman for the rest of his career because of where he was drafted at, and because at Golden State they don't really prioritize young players. That's where I think the discourse is where people aren't thinking about it is. You can get lost in the sauce in the NBA. If you get put in the wrong situation, you become a role player, journeyman, or you out the league by the time you don't adjust to saying I was supposed to be a lottery, or I was a lottery pick, but they got me playing a role, and even after my contract up because they had me playing a certain role, my numbers look like I'm a role player, and so now everybody views me as a role player. So I got to either adjust and get with it, or I'm gonna get put out.
You still got to get that bag.
And so that's why I'm thinking, and some guys do adjust. Some guys just say, all right, I'm going to swallow my pride and I'm going to be a role player and I'm going to make the most. And you can make a lot of money doing that. But at a young age, I can see where a kid is like, I don't want them to mess up my trick. If I don't end up being a star or a superstar, I'd rather it be on my terms than somebody else dictating.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Because it's never fun to be a journeyman. Even though you're getting bags, you're not having a legit home. You still traveling till you really find that spot to solidify yourself to make that money and stick there.
I mean, yeah.
Not even. It's just hard. The thing is, it's hard. When the draft comes, it's really out of your control, bro. Think about it. It's really out of your control. Ace Bailey didn't want to go to the Utah Jazz, and he still ended up getting picked. That was out of his control.
But the caveat is he's in a place where he can be the best
right.
player on the team.
I mean, that's the case when you get top 5. Most of the times you will get playing time at least.
Most of the time, but it also depends because like guys ain't trying to go to Charlotte because they know it's a losing culture over there as well. The organization, what they do organizationally is important as an important piece. That same goes with the NFL.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to discredit guys, but like, do we know if Pat Mahomes is going to be Pat Mahomes if he doesn't get drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs?
No,
we don't know that. When Pat Mahomes was down in Texas, he was a gunslinger, but wasn't winning a lot of games.
Texas Tech for sure, yeah.
And so that's just what I'm like. Where you get drafted at is very important for what your like. I mean, you got a couple of guys where it don't matter where you get drafted, you one of them ones, and it's gonna
gonna
revolve around you. It's gonna revolve around you regardless. Like, but that's generational. Like, and that ain't usually guards. That's usually large wings or centers or something like that, where it's like, all right, when we pick you, it's automatically on you. You know what I'm saying? Victor's the
you see that with Cade.
I mean, Cade, yeah, but he was a guard and he went to Detroit. That was Detroit wasn't good at all when they drafted Cade.
And he knew he was starting.
Ant-Man, Ja. It ain't looking too good with Zion.
I mean, I'm still going. I'm not going to even put I'm not putting any guards in this conversation really, because a lot of times you don't know if the guards are going to be generational players. Generational players usually are the wingmen and the front court. Victor, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, those guys. Even before he got hurt, Greg Oden, what he was projected to be. When those guys get drafted, they're drafted in the eyes of like, this is going to be a generational player. Guards can't. They look at them as stars, but they don't always look at them as generation, because a lot of times you don't see a guard take a team to the championship on their own. You don't see that a lot. It's usually a wingman or a big guy. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, I just think, I think times are changing, and I think these kids are getting a lot smarter, man. They trying to get the bag and they trying to keep hooping, but at the same time, they're not gonna let them just push them around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to Cam Whitmore, man. He's not even 20 years old, not even 20 years old yet. But they talking about trading. They may trade him for the Rockets, but we'll get into that trade in a minute. But yeah, man, let's stick it on basketball. You guys didn't get to talk about it last episode, but OKC Thunder, man, NBA champions. What I do want to say is let's guys commend SGA and them guys for winning. I personally saw that SGA was gonna be a great player when he played with the Clippers. I was one of the first guys on SGA. But let's be real, like this NBA championship, a lot of people really ain't been talking about it.
I'm treating it like the Mickey Mouse ring.
Like, and honestly though, I've seen, and I'm keeping the beam. A lot of people are putting this either in the area of that one or under that Mickey Mouse ring. And I'm gonna be real.
I'm gonna be real. For y'all to even say that is crazy, because your boys was in there. Your Lakers was playing in the playoffs. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
But
did they not lose?
I'm treating it like the Mickey Mouse. Did
they not lose?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Did the Warriors not play in the second round against the Timberwolves, bro?
But Steph Curry was out that second round.
Stars got hurt. Stars got hurt. Ja Morant got hurt. Steph Curry got hurt. Devin Booker got hurt. Tyrese got hurt. Guys got hurt.
First off,
JT got hurt.
I didn't see a couple guys say I didn't get hurt. Some people said that the Grizzlies came back and won that series.
Lacey's the only one saying it, yeah. And guess what, yeah? Nobody listens to what Lacey says when it comes to the Grizzlies. Okay? Let me get you something straight on that. With or without Ja, they ass was getting beat 4-0. Just like we did in the regular
season. They had to beat by 30, bro. Then Dort did that whole ass shit. I'm tired of holding my tongue. Dude, Dort is a freaking whore. But his time coming. His time coming. He is female-like made. He is a sissy. He's sus.
4-0. That's what we did.
I said,
as a matter of fact,
he got hurt in the playoffs. It was a cakewalk. It was a cakewalk for the Thunder. I'm calling it up there with the Mickey Mouse ring. Everybody they played got hurt.
Time out. How can you call it a Mickey Mouse ring when the Nuggets took us to 7, then the Timberwolves took us to 7, and then the Pacers took us to 7, bro?
But this is what I say, and I interject real quick.
Hey, who got hurt on the Timberwolves?
I'm saying no. This is what I say.
Who got hurt on the Timberwolves?
The Timberwolves, it ain't no excuses for the Timberwolves.
That man laid down. I'm sorry. I'm starting to say this. That man laid down again.
No excuse for the Timberwolves.
In your word,
Nuggets best player didn't even get hurt.
I'm saying
Nuggets best player did not get hurt.
I'm saying Phil.
Y'all spoke out MVP did not get hurt.
Aaron Gordon got hurt.
I'm not finna shout. I'm not finna shout.
word.
I'm not finna shout. I'm not finna shout in front of everybody. But look, this is all I'm gonna say. This is where the side is coming from. We're looking at it in that perspective. I'm not gonna say that's how I view it, but I understand it. When they played the Grizzlies, I'm pretty sure they'll probably beat the Grizzlies.
Be real. Don't lie.
They
Be
were gonna beat the
real.
Grizzlies in
Be
6.
real.
I'm pretty sure.
They were gonna beat them in 6.
Please.
They were gonna beat them in
I'm
6.
pretty sure they'll beat the Grizzlies
In 6. They were gonna beat them in 6.
But
No.
Josh had them in 3 games.
You're about to make me snap on the show because
Josh
you're
had them
losing
in 3
it.
games. The last
Josh said he had them figured out though. That's what Josh said.
Yeah, that blowout game was a dub, and game 4 was a dub. They was gonna go back 2-2. I'm not BSing.
Josh talk out the side of his neck like he's from the hood when he's living in a gated fucking community.
Hey, and Ant-Man went to bed. Straight up. He went to bed.
And that's Phil guy. But
what do you expect?
Tyrese tore his ankle. He was going to ham on y'all boys.
Yeah. And so this is what I say though. Okay, in terms of the Nugget series, what people are saying is this. Yes, Aaron Gordon, obviously, he was hurt by game 7. Yes, he played majority of the series, but do we know if a healthy Aaron Gordon, how he had to play out game 6? Aaron Gordon, let's be real. And you didn't listen to me when I first said it before the series started. I said Aaron Gordon was going to be a problem that whole series. And he was a problem. He was a problem. He was a problem the whole series until he got hurt. But come to find out, pretty much their best four players were all injured. Other than Yo, Michael Porter Jr. was dealing with a shoulder injury where honestly, they said he really wasn't supposed to be lifting his arm. He played like trash. He played like trash that whole series. Let's be real. Michael Porter was really the reason they lost that series. He played like trash that whole series. Russ had a broken hand the whole playoffs. And we didn't even know he had a broken hand.
Because he's a real one.
Yeah, no, real talk, real, but broken hand. Then Aaron Gordon comes in with the hamstring tendon. That took y'all with a hampered Nuggets team that went 7 with the Clippers. They already went 7 with the Clippers. They took y'all to 7 with guys injured and then a guy getting injured during the series.
And 3 on Yo.
Do we fully know if the Nuggets were fully healthy? Are they losing to the OKC Thunder? Or can we confidently say that? I don't think we can. Let me finish. Then you got the Pacers series.
1 and 2.
They left it. They unfortunately, because of the way that Tyrese ended it, especially the way that he was playing. This was kind of reminiscent to the Rams versus Bengals. Odell Beckham getting hurt while he was killing. That was what it was looking like. It looked like Tyrese was finna go for a 20, 25, or 30 and 10 game. That's really what it was looking like. And let's keep it a bean when it comes. Like I'm really the Shea guy. That's what people don't know. I'm really the Shea guy. But let's keep it a bean. Shea wasn't having a good game. J Dub wasn't having a good game. Nobody. Both of them guys were. Game 7 first half. Neither of them shot the ball well. Game 7 first half. Neither of them shot the ball well. And you can put your head down, but you go look at the stats. Because every time when I say it, that's when guys' minds change. They both shot terrible the first half. What happened was second half, those guys came back. And those guys came back because the Pacers didn't really have no. Yo boy Siakam went to bed. And that's what happened on that series. So that's where people are saying, like, they can't respect it because they feel like a lot of people were hurt. Some people feel like the Warriors have been the finals matchup because Steph was hurt during the Timberwolves series. They feel like if Steph was there, they'd be the Timberwolves. I don't know if that plays out that way. But to me, the only series that I'm really looking at is the Nuggets series. I feel like if the Nuggets are fully out there, I think they win that. I think they win that in 6 games.
But guess what, though? We'll never know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We'll never know. But I'm saying that's where
for the ones like Lacey who want to call it a Mickey Mouse ring, who teammate never got a ring because you're not a Lakers fan. You're biased. You're biased as fuck because you side with every team is good. No, let's talk about it.
He just
Let's
mad
talk about it.
he
You
just mad
tell me whatever team's good.
He just
And
mad
now that both your teams lose, you want to talk shit about a team that won. We earned ours. Ain't nobody give us ours. We earned that shit. And if you want to disrespect that motherfucker, you got to see me.
Hey,
you got to see me because we got one.
Hey,
I got one, dog.
Yeah. He just mad that he like the Thunder like Akon with one platinum album, and they gonna be one hit wonders.
Hey, Young, and guess what,
Young Jesus.
Hey, Young,
one hit album. The Thunder is one hit album. One hit album. That's it.
Look at Lacey talking to Cabo, yeah. Both his so-called teams was sitting in Cabo watching us win that bitch.
Cool.
Hey, it's cool. I know it's cool. Like I said, and you was cool under that beach too. When that wind blowing with your little baby ass martini. That's what you like to drink, right? You like to drink them little girly ass martini drink, right?
Margarita.
Nah, it's a martini. That's what you
saying. So Lacey, you already put out there. You don't believe they're gonna repeat.
They not. Hey, they not. The West so loaded. They are one album wonders like Akon. They are not going back to the final.
Thunder are gonna repeat. Do you think they're gonna repeat?
No, you repeat this right now. They are like Akon, one album wonders. The Thunder's not going back to the finals.
Phil, what about you? What you think?
I'm gonna say this.
You know it.
Are we gonna repeat? That's hard to do. Not too many teams do that. But do I see the Thunder winning another championship in the next 2 years? Yes.
They're gonna break that team up. You wanna know why? Because J-Dub ain't gonna Hey, Young. You want to know why? J-Dub don't want to play the Robin role no more. So we gonna want to go somewhere else. And that's when they're going to break it up.
This how you know Lacey don't watch basketball, bro. He don't watch basketball.
Okay.
We just gave an extension.
Trust me.
We just gave an extension to 2 of our bench players. Next year, at the end of the season, J-Dub is going to get an extension. Shea already got his max deal.
Or he can opt out. Or he can opt the fuck out. Like I said, Young. That's
so really, that the Thunder core is going to be here for the next 3 to 4 years.
Yes.
The time when they break the team up is when Chet contract comes up. That's when the team is going to have to make a decision on do they keep Chet or do they break the core up. That's going to be what the decision is going to be down the line. Chet, honestly, I got a lot of questions on Chet. I don't. At one point, people were talking about Wembanyama. He like. I think this playoff series showed me he's not on that level.
He's a third option. A true third.
He may grow into a 2. But right now I don't see one.
He's going into
I don't see one. No. At one point people were saying he was a 1. I don't see one at a Chet. I don't.
He's gonna grow into. God forbid, he's gonna grow into a Kristaps Porzingis or an injury prone guy. That's what I see in Chet Holmgren.
You like saying shit like that, though, bro. You always be wishing that.
That's what I see. This is what I see.
No, but you wish that type of shit on everybody.
I don't.
You're the type of person. I hope that a person gets hurt. That's the type of person you are.
I've never been that guy. I'm just saying it, bro. He's been injured prone the first couple years.
This is what I.
No, he hasn't. He got injured before he could even play his first season.
No, Phil.
Then he finished the 4th season and got hurt, bro.
They got him as an injury prone type guy.
He's injury prone.
He's injury prone, averaging a double.
And that's cool, but let's keep it real though. He is injury prone. He couldn't play his first season. He left. He got hurt twice this year.
For long stints.
I didn't even know he was hurt. I didn't even know he was back. At one point, I didn't know he was gone so long. I didn't even know he was back. And there was questions
coming back. January 29th.
Let's be real, and he probably played the playoffs hurt. Let's keep it a beam, and that's why I commend the Thunder because Chet was not let's be real. Chet was probably hurt during that playoff run, but
shit, he was.
He stuck it out,
and he fucked his ankle up.
That's what I'm saying, and he really tried to stop wearing the KD.
But guess what though? Hey, real men get through it. Real men get through it. See it through, right? See it through, right? I'm talking to you, Lacey. See it through, right? Hard but fair, sad but true, right? Yeah.
This is what
Chet went to Gonzaga. Chet went to Gonzaga. He went to Gonzaga.
Hey, guess what? Chet went to Gonzaga.
He went to Seattle.
What he got? In his second year playing, what he got? What Mr. Gonzaga got, Lacey? Say it with me. Say it for me. As a matter of fact,
He got a ring.
Say
But look,
he got a fucking ring.
He won in them trips in Seattle.
Do
Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that
bullshit. Do your boy
bullshit.
from Murray State got one? Do your boy from Murray State got one?
No.
The pea shooter, Mr. Young Boy, do he got one?
But this is
okay. Then. So shut up talking to me.
I don't know.
The chick got one as a third fucking option. He's third man. So third man contract.
I don't know. I'll say this though. I don't know if they repeat because the league now is like it's in the 80s. We done had like 7 different champions over the last 7 years. Obviously, the way the NBA is set up right now, we haven't gotten anybody to repeat. And I think the only way the Thunder are able to get that respect for that first one is if they go get another one. I think they have to go get another one.
Because look, it's gonna be a whole new year, and they're gonna be in Shea jockstrap.
Because right now, what they're looking at, they're looking at 2 different options. Either they're the Detroit Pistons, or they become like the Lakers or the Warriors or whatever, and they get 2 or 3 of them out.
And they ain't built like the Pistons.
That's the crossroad where they at. Did they just have one good run, and then they maybe can make a couple of conference finals, and then that fizzles out because the court, you got about a 3-year runway with them. But that's gonna be the option. The crossroad is, are they gonna really continue to win or not? But I will say it's like, honestly, this has not been a big broadcast on the champion. Like, this is probably the least I've seen a champion being broadcasted. I don't know what it is with the NBA. I think they need to look into working more because they are.
Bro, they are downplay niggas, bro.
There are more small market teams winning championships now, but like this year, like it was like they won it and that was it. Like I really ain't seen much since the championship. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even feel. It don't even feel real. It don't even maybe for people in Oklahoma City and Oklahoma City fans.
And you lame as fuck.
OKC came from Seattle Supersonics. They weren't even a well-known franchise since 2008.
But I'll say this though. I'm gonna say this though. If we're being honest though, and I don't know what it is. I mean, a lot of it may be because of people feel like Shea be a foul bait, but I think that if it was the OK3 back in 2010, if they would have won it.
Yes,
I think they're getting a whole lot more coverage.
I'd rather see them win it than this team.
I think they're getting a whole lot more coverage as opposed to this squad, though. I don't know why they treating them like that, but it's real weird. Like, it's real weird. Really weird.
I'd rather see that OKC back then when it was like good to watch OKC win back then than watch it now.
So real quick, do we feel like Shea now is the best Oklahoma City Thunder player in franchise history?
Fuck no.
You're not even an OKC fan, so we're not gonna even listen.
KD, Russ, Shea, that order. KD, Russ, Shea, that order.
I got Russ. I got Russ, KD, then Shea.
Well, I can see Russ one, KD, and then Shea.
The reason I give it to Russ,
I like that order. I like the order Young say.
I like the order.
If anything, before niggas disrespect, and you know what, I'm gonna let Young say because he gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say about Russ.
But the only thing I say with Russ is the reason why I still got him number 1 is because
he didn't leave.
He didn't leave, but not just only that he didn't leave. What he did because he didn't leave. It wasn't like, okay, I'm just gonna get mine and it's cool. This dude went and averaged a 30-point triple-double the next year. Took a team where honestly, besides, Victor Oladipo, we had Enes Kanter, those guys were like, they had Sabonis, but they weren't even the guys they became to be. Really no shooters. He took them to the 5th seed with almost 50, with two wins from 50 wins, and took them to the playoffs on a run that to me was the greatest single season I've ever seen. Now I know now Shea's in the argument with that because he got an MVP and all that, but to me, I don't, and I like Shea. I don't think he deserves it.
Everything was given to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
I will say,
you didn't say that.
I will say no, Phil. I ain't gonna lie. I think they gave Shea that MVP though. I'm be honest.
Bro, y'all are disrespecting, bro. Y'all are dead ass disrespecting, bro. Y'all dead ass disrespecting.
Real quick though, if you can think about all the top 10 performances out of players in the regular season, does Shea have any of those at the top 10?
Bro, Shea had like 4 40-point games.
That's it.
What are you trying? What's the criteria? What are you trying to say?
When you got a guy like Jokic that put up 30, 20, and 20, a 40, 20, and 40, 20, and 7, like
right.
Even Giannis run.
And Giannis had
guess what? No, look.
15,
Okay,
14,
so we're talking about games
games.
like that, right? You're talking about games like that.
And
Jokic had a 60-point game and
not
lost.
But that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying, because obviously, if you take Jokic out of that Nuggets team, and I like Russ and all them boys, but like you take Jokic out that team, they not the 3 or 4 seed.
They losing in 5.
They are in the play-in. The Oklahoma City Thunder are making the playoffs, for Shea or not. Like, I think they make the playoffs, and I think they're at least the 6 or 7 seed in the playoffs.
They made it when Chris Paul was the number 1 man, and Shea was robbing.
I think honestly, to me, I think the MVP was we didn't give it to him last year. Let's give it to him this year. That's to me what it was.
And give him a ring with that on icing on the cake.
Now the ring, I think he wouldn't go got that. I say he wouldn't go grab that one. But
hey, yeah,
I'm talking about the
Lakers
regular season
don't know nothing about getting the ring. His team don't know nothing about that because you're a real Grizzlies fan.
Lakers got 17.
The
Lakers got 17. The Lakers got 17.
You're a fake ass Lakers fan.
You know that? It don't matter which. It don't matter which generation with the Lakers. It don't matter which generation with the Lakers. We got 17. We got 17. We got 3-peat. Irvin Kareem got 5. Come on now. It don't matter what era. Come on now. It don't matter what. Shaq and Brown. It don't matter what era. Jerry West got 1. I know my Laker history. It don't matter.
But
you're a fake.
17. 17. LeBron came and got a bubble Mickey Mouse ring. Come on now.
You're not real.
Come on now.
You're a fake.
But I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
17.
Shout out to OKC. Shout out to OKC, man. At the end of the day,
you're a fake ass Lakers man.
At the end of the day, they're locked in.
I will always say that. And I will always say that.
And the one that was given, I can give you the Orlando Magic one, and I can give you the Mickey Mouse one. Everything else is hard.
And guess what?
Everything else
and
is hard.
I'm not the only one who's saying that too. It's a lot of other guys that know you personally, know you a fake ass Lakers fan.
I'm a real ass Lakers fan.
But yeah, man, shout
they don't say it in the comments. Please, everybody watch the show. Please. And put it in the comments and tell this nigga he's a fake ass Lakers fan. Cause he is.
Shout out to the Thunder, dog.
Been liking the Lakers since 97.
I'm with that.
I'm with it. Been liking the Lakers since 97. I'm with that. Grew into a Grizzly fan in 2011 when I watched them play the Lakers. Come on now. I know my history. You know yours. Go to the next topic, bro.
But yeah, man. Shout out to the Thunder, man. At the end of the day, they etched in the history.
The topic should be one hit wonders like Akon.
Real quick, we didn't ran a little bit over, but let's real quick thoughts on the KD to Houston trade. What we thinking, man? What we think?
He's a team hopper.
KD, the thing, guys trying to play KD like he not good. KD's gonna go to Houston. He's still gonna average 25.
At this point, it's gonna be, man. He gonna get his. He gonna get his bag. But is he really after a ring at this point? Is them hopes and aspirations really over with now? Let's be real.
You think he's just hooping now?
He's just hooping. He's just hooping. He don't give a damn. He's in Houston now. He finna live the same life as James Harden.
He was Drake and the boys.
He finna be at the address. He finna be at Kate's and whatever. He gonna be at Caruso's. Man, he's living life now. So he's just gonna hoop, smoke his gas, and stay low key.
This is what I say. I'm in terms of the trade. I wish he went to the Heat. To me, I feel like that was more of a win now.
Game.
I feel like that was more of a win. No, we would have held him accountable. We won't hold him accountable. But the only problem, I like the trade a little bit, but the only problem I don't like about it is it's a lot of I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, but it's a lot of what ifs for this to work. Because the what ifs is Amen got to take another step, which I think he will do though. I like Amen Thompson. He's like that. He got that athleticism, but Amen got to take another step, and Şengün got to play a little better. That's the only way this works.
I'm gonna take it.
If KD got to be the guy that put up 30 every night, which he can do, but at 37 he's not playing 82 games. He's only playing 60. I've learned it. I've seen it from since Brooklyn on. He's not gonna give you 65 plus. He's not. He'll have you look thinking he's the MVP the first 20 games and then he's gonna get hurt. I hate it, but that's just what it is.
I'm gonna take it there, guys, and they don't want to hear it. Y'all ain't gonna want to hear this. KD is just playing for stats and accolades, while Curry and LeBron are playing to fight for another ring to get on out of there. And that's straight up.
I can't say it's even accolade though. If we're gonna say that though, because I mean he ain't won it. It ain't like he went for MVP or the scoring title. And I'm pretty sure the MVP is a different story. But
it's a whole different
scoring title. You can't tell me that if he really wanted to go, if KD really wanted to say, I'm gonna go get that scoring title, he couldn't go get it.
But it's a whole different type of hunger between LeBron and Steph and KD.
Now, if you're talking about winning, that's a whole different discussion. But I'm just saying, like, I don't even think I just think he likes playing basketball at this point. I mean, I do think he wants to win, but I will say right now, it don't seem like win it all is the end all be all for KD right now.
Man, when has KD ever just got to just talking crazy and stuff? He been talking crazy, but it was always at a low key setting. Now he's really out loud with it.
Well, he's been like that though.
Bro, he's just hooping for fun and collecting paychecks and collecting that bag. He's chasing the billion if he ain't already there. Wow, like I said, LeBron and Curry, they are hungry for a win. They building their rosters up and staying there to solidify themselves to get their next title run. Because LeBron's clock is ticking and Curry's clock is ticking, and KD is to settle with the two. He just didn't want to be in that category as a Barkley or an AI. So let's just be real.
But yeah, man, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. We'll follow it closely and see what Houston made of. People are picking them to win it all though, so it's gonna be interesting to see. And they say he might get Giannis. They still might get Giannis. I can see that happen, but we done with sports. We're running kind of low on time. Do we want to talk a little bit about the Young Thug and them concert?
No.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha. I mean, shout out. Drop my phone. I keep dropping. Shout out Thug and them boys. I mean, I think we've already talked about Thug a little bit. I got my take on who he. I got my take on who he is, and yeah,
drop some music.
It is what it is. Until we try to see that album,
we're not gonna disrespect. Don't disrespect, especially when your favorite artist is Big Crit. Don't disrespect. Please don't do that.
And he's a legend in his own rights. You can't even compare Thug and Crit. It just be straight
exactly up. Because they're on two totally different.
Don't take it there. Don't even take it there.
They're on two totally different levels.
Young Thug is at a what can you show me now? What can you prove to me now stage?
And let's talk about Big Crit
as a category as Atlanta artist and right now. Because Gunna surpassed him and Baby damn near surpassed him too.
No.
It's time for Thug to be in that Yo Gotti stage and recruit people to be and build his brand up.
He can't even do that.
He's done. He's a feature only guy. So he need to stick with that. He need to get in his CEO role like a Yo Gotti. Because he's over with. He need to build Mariah the Scientist up and let her run the show. Hell. Sign her.
But yeah, man. Moving on, man. What it is Wednesday. We're gonna drop it. We've been doing the lives, man. If y'all get on, man, check out the Instagram live. What it is Wednesday, man. We get on, man. Last time that we stayed a little long. I don't think we're gonna keep that up.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it won't keep happening. I'm not doing it like
gonna keep up. Patreon, we working
like the old days, I feel.
We've been doing the Patreon. The Patreon, honestly, I don't think that's gonna keep going either. I think the Patreon might get dead. I'm just gonna be real. Patreon might get dead.
Patreon won't even come on.
Right. So
Patreon won't even go live.
So that's just what it is, man. But y'all make sure y'all got to tune into the Instagram live. That's the only way that what it is Wednesday keep going. That's just what it is.
And I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. We need to start saying we need more people to repost. If y'all want us to keep doing it live, repost our posts on Instagram. It takes 5 seconds to click on the post, hit that little arrow, then hit add story, and then let it post for 10 seconds. That's all
and
it
comment.
takes.
Even if it's emojis, comment. Like,
right. Can we get
work?
That's what we need to start. Like, I need to see 25 comments and 10 reposts for us to do what it is Wednesday. And if you want us to do it extra, you want us to stay on extra long, then we want to see 25 reposts, 25 comments.
Because I personally love What's Up Wednesday. But it get days that after work in the gym, I'm tired. You know, and I know my colleagues can say the same. So what it is Wednesday is a privilege and it's a specialty. And we would love to keep it going. But y'all need to come support. Straight up.
But yeah, man. Shout out to what it is. I'm gonna get laced to the floor, man. What you got, man? What you got?
Man, what it is Wednesday, man. Can the producer show the video? It's mainly talking about why do people of all races idolize high class celebrities, particularly like a Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Beyonce. They idolize them more than God. Can you show the post, producer? And my boy Bubba Dub broke it down a little bit, and we gonna keep it what it is on this.
I don't get into a personal life. It ain't my business. I'm just talking about what happened on the field, what happened on the court, or what happened on the diamond. It's just what I talk about. But the game now, like everybody got a podcast now, which is cool. But have some substance. See me, I talk a lot of shit, this and that, but I'm always gonna give praise to God.
I've been noticing
that's what I do.
Man, you going harder and harder though.
I got
nigga, you finna be in the pulpit. Keep on going. You been noticing it lately? I've been watching it.
I gotta talk about the good he do. I gotta talk about the good he do in my life, man. I want to say this on this show. And I'm gonna be real, man. And this is just my observation from what I can see out of us, black people. Man, y'all praise Michael Jordan more than y'all praise God, man. That's just the truth of it, man. You can say something about God, nigga won't say nothing. Yeah, I don't believe in. Say something about Jordan, niggas really kill you.
Boy, that is so real. I ain't never even thought about it.
I'm telling you the truth. They idolize Jordan more than God.
And God said, don't put nothing up.
So, why do people idolize high-class celebrities more than the good man above? Let's talk about it. This is the what it is question today. Bubba Dub, I saw no lies in that. It's people, like he mentioned, will ride LeBron James coattails, statistics, know every statistics about him, got every jersey, which is cool, and he's just the man of all men, same as Michael Jordan. And to y'all ladies, y'all Cowboy Carters, I'm taking it there. Beyonce, they open to get the young boy, the YN nations with the young boys. Y'all know all this in the third about these people and ride their coattails more than the good man above of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take it there. People probably don't even know all the books. I can name you at least 3 books in the Bible. Or they don't even take it there and thank the man above who woke you up this morning, who brought you through trials and tribulations, and really was I don't even feel like preaching, but really was the great man of all men. You know, like Bubba Dub said, you know, why are we idolizing people more than God? Or people don't even go to church. I mean, y'all have your own do's and don'ts about that. But still, at least read a Bible verse a day, or at least spreading the word to God to somebody who really don't have Jesus in their life. You know, I'm a true believer in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And if I'm just praying for you and, you know, say God bless you, anything, you know, to spread some word and knowledge to the good man. But people are killing over Jordans. You know, ready to shoot it up, bang bang, because they heard some young boy music, and they riding Beyonce, and she just taking your money. All these people really just taking your money, and y'all ready to jump on the next topic, the next big thing that's come out. You know, I'm not no bias act. I'm not no saint. We all sin, but people, we gotta wake up and get the Lord, and you know the Lord in some type of fashion, man, because He is coming back. All in all.
Excuse me. I mean, I wanted to say, I feel confident enough to say that everybody on Realspill is one believes in the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. What, in terms of what would you be able to identify like an indicator where you feel like, okay, this person has this, whoever this is, higher than God? Is there an indicator to show you that? Because kind of like my kind of pushback is, okay, yes, their favorite player may be, or whatever. You know, let's just give run out. We were just talking about Shea. Their favorite player might be Shea, so they talk about Shea. Um, is it because they don't continue to talk about the Lord? Because yeah, I mean, I'm
They
not
don't
trying to
advertise it like they do.
I'm not trying to be. What I'm saying is, I'm not trying to be personal, but like, I have conversations with y'all on a regular day basis. We don't mention God out every day, you know, like, and that's not to put a slight on nobody or nothing, because I know everybody believes in him, and I hope everybody, you know, talks to him on a regular basis. But none of us talk about him when we talk on a regular basis. We don't talk about the Lord all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and by all means, I ain't trying to push faith on nobody, but you know, at least have some type of, you know, withstand with yourself and the good man, and at least we have to share it, spread the light is good, you know.
right now, I see what you, and I agree with that. Like, I think we should, but like, my pushback, even what Bubba Dub said with that, is that I don't think people put, well, I don't know if he was saying that, but I don't think put people above God. I just think that's what they're talking about. Now, the discussion of people not talking about God as much as they do in terms of everything else, in terms of what they do on pods and whatever content, that's a whole other discussion. But I can't, I'm not going to sit here and say that I like, there may be some people do idolize certain things above him, but for me personally, I just feel that um, maybe it's also a fault for myself that I don't express it enough. But for me, in order for me to get to anywhere I'm getting to, I know when I'm able to or allowed to get into that position, it's not any materialistic things that are behind it. It's a greater power. The man above is helping me get to that position. You know, regardless of whatever happens. So I may not discuss with everybody else, and I like to keep a lot of my, you know, some of my certain personal prayers to myself. But I don't think I can say that just because, all right, I'm talking about some sport or some to you guys right now, that I'm putting that above, you know, my Lord and Savior.
Right.
Right.
And I'm gonna be real. I feel like that question is like, I feel like we talking about two totally different things. Like,
Yeah.
people idolize a celebrity, but that don't mean they're putting it above God. They might want to go. They might like this celebrity so much they want to go to every concert. That's
Now
idolizing.
it is. I mean, yes. I'm not gonna say it's not people that probably don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure it probably are some people that look at it where it's like, you know, they don't. Sometimes they say whoever the celebrities can't do no wrong.
Right, but can they put? I mean, that's me trying to force somebody. I'm not trying to force it, but put that same energy towards something else and to the church or something like that. Sometimes just give your time. You give all this time to this and third.
Now
Give your time to the Lord too.
Yeah, like going to church, that's a whole different discussion.
Right.
You know, I don't think it's a lot of people. Honestly, I don't think in our generation a lot of people that do the church at this age. That's a whole other discussion.
So it's just gonna be a time where
But I don't think that pertains. That's the subject that we're talking about right now.
But yeah, it just be a time that you gonna need them.
I mean, I can understand. I understand where you going at is that you trying to encourage people to put that energy towards what you like about this celebrity, towards your faith in the Lord, right? Correct.
Right.
And that's all in all. That's true. I agree 100%. You know what I'm saying? But everybody different, and everybody has their own thing that they do to stay. What's the
connected.
Word? Stay connected. To stay connected with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And we can really dive deep in it. I don't think this is the right time to do that. Because I'm just being real now.
No, real.
You're right.
Like I know my faith in the Lord, and I can put and say I don't really go to church a lot, but I promise you, I got all the faith in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's that topic is like hard.
It can get touchy.
Where Bubba Dub was going on it, I don't know.
I mean, I get that. Yeah, no, it's some people I heard that like when you come to, you know what I'm saying, like somebody that actually died before because of LeBron and Jordan debate.
Right.
It should never get that far. It should never get that far.
People dying to get tickets or get Jordans.
Yeah, like it should never. Materialistic things should never cost somebody their life. Like it should never.
You don't know you're a grain of salt.
Yeah, like it should never get that far. And I guess maybe that might be unbeknowingly putting something above the Lord when you're doing those certain acts, or even just fighting or stealing, you know, certain things. But yeah, we just gotta be more conscious of that. Like when it comes to keeping that energy when you are backing up a celebrity or something that you don't know, you know, personally, you don't know them at all. All you know is just the information that you've seen.
And they're just glad you support them.
And you follow them blindly. I think that is where the disconnect comes from. You got to have that type of energy in terms of, you know, your religion, especially if it comes to that, you know, the Lord and Savior. I think that is where it comes into play, where like you need to have that type of energy when it comes to Him. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, you know, hopefully everybody gets, you know, get your life in order, man. Get your life in order. That's just the most important part, man.
Just want to spread some light, man, to the end of the topic, to the end of the show. That's what I saw. It was like, let's just spread some light. So don't come judge me as a bad person because you support this celebrity and that, and I'm bashing you on it. I'm just spreading some light to like find faith and find some gospel sometimes, as well as you find it in that artist or that celebrity that you like of your choice.
I feel it, man. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, everybody get your house in order, man. Get your house in order. That's the most important piece. Real quick before we end, I probably should have mentioned it earlier, not after this topic. But next episode, guys, we will start, and it may be like the last episodes or so, but we might just do a binge, and we might be late to the party, but we might give our reactions after. We'll discuss it. We'll figure out how we want to do it. But Realspill Season 1 will be covering Love Island. I've gotten a few messages, and so I've been seeing a lot of. I don't know about y'all, but I've been seeing it all over social media. You know what I'm saying?
I have.
I don't know what it started.
And I can say this to everybody on Realspill, man. We really just don't get into it. Well, I ain't gonna say that.
I haven't got to it yet. I'm really the person who watched stuff like that, but I haven't got to that yet.
Right. Call it out, man. Because I don't watch that. That ain't me.
For you don't watch too much of nothing though. You don't do that. You don't do cartoons. I
don't do anime, none of that. You got guys watching P Valley. I'm gonna stay out of it.
Yes, I do watch it. I watch P Valley. I watch BMF. I watch Temptation Island. I watch Too Hot to Handle. I watch all that. I just haven't watched Love Island yet.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, man, Realspill 601, man. We covering Love Island, man. Start next week, man. Next episode, we will be covering Love Island. Like it or not, we gonna watch it, man. We gonna watch it. We gonna see what we get out of it. But I think, Phil, from what I've been hearing, the perspectives of certain things, you might have your own opinion on like how to. I don't know no details. God, dog, I don't know no details so far. But I've heard already, this may be something where it's like you looking at it and this is how you see it should be done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think you might do well with that.
We might see. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real regardless on whatever it is.
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep it a beam. And we had a little pushback. You know, we had a little pushback on it too.
I know Phil ready for that land man though.
We had a little. We had a little pushback when this was presented, but that's gonna be cleared up, and I'm gonna say it like that. It's gonna be cleared up. We all know what it is, and in order to move forward, you got to get with the program, and that's just what it's gonna be. That's just what it's gonna be.
Keep it black and white, dog. Keep it black and white.
Black and white. That message will go out first thing tomorrow. But yeah, man.
Crazy, bro.
Realspill 601, man. Episode 14, man. We in the books, man. Start July, man. Last one of June. July, here we come, man. We out of here.
I'm on football season, man.